mansplaining. Mansplaining, mansplaining. Only a man can explain mansplaining, mansplaining. Explain.
What is up? What is up? What is up? It's your homie, it's your boy Tonyjem, aka Mr. Why Not? Mr. Why Not? And this is Mansplaining, baby. It is 10:32, and you are exactly where you need to be on this Wednesday night. What's up, everybody? We back, baby. We back once again doing our thing just like we always do. I want to welcome everybody into the show, y'all. You know how we do. I want to thank everybody that's tuning in, everybody that's going to be tuning in, everybody that's going to be, that's going to hear about it, that's going to tune in. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is what we do, fellas. This is our show. This is where we get our chance to speak up and say what's on our mind. If we need to emote, this is where you can emote. That's what's up, ladies. If you got anything to say, please don't hesitate to chime in. I need everybody, when you come in, go ahead and start just telling me where you coming in from, telling me where you're hitting us up from. Let us know what city and state you're hitting us up from, and let's go from there, y'all. What else we got going on? I want to holler at my people that represent in the fashion of the truly gifted, but I might be a little early. Right now. They ain't hit me up yet. That's all well and fine. That's all fine and good. Hey, to my YouTube people, I need you to hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, that notification bell. Bing, 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 bing. Make sure you get a notification each and every time I do or we do a video. I told everybody right now we are broadcasting on YouTube and we are broadcasting live on Facebook. But I told everybody pretty soon, all of the broadcasts, all of the live broadcasts is going to be on YouTube. So I've got several things out there. If you're on Facebook, I got several things out there with my YouTube channel link on there. You just need to follow that link, hit subscribe, boom, and you in there. You can watch from YouTube as opposed to Facebook, because pretty soon Facebook is just going to get a repeat of what we talked about the night before. Cool. So, do I got anybody out there representing right now? Anybody want to speak up right now? That's okay. They be slow coming in. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, if you want to hit me up on Instagram, you can hit me up at Tonyjem71. I got a couple things on there that's not on Facebook, that's not on YouTube. So you might want to check out your boy. You know, I be trying to do things all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So, what else going on? Also, if you want to donate, you want to sponsor, you want to shout out for the show, please don't hesitate to do so. Hashtag Tonyjem71. Holla at your boy. I'm out here trying to do this thing in these streets, y'all. We in these streets trying to do this thing. So that's all I got for right now, y'all. Let's go ahead and get it started. What's going on, everybody? What's been going on in the last week since we had a chance to sit down and talk? We got a few things that happened. Few things that I could probably speak on right now. A few things I might have in my noggin that I might want to bring up real quick. Let's see if I can get some people to chime in on these subjects real quick. You know what I'm saying? First thing I want to say is there's like three people. There's like three people that hit me up and asked me if I would be interested in doing reaction videos, like the YouTube reaction videos. A couple people asked me and hit me up. It's like, hey man, you ought to do the reaction videos. My only problem with doing reaction videos is that I know so many songs is that it'll be hard for me to get a brand new reaction. But of course, there are some songs I don't know. So I don't know what you think. What you think? For those that are familiar with the reaction videos out there on YouTube, they get someone to react to a brand new video, whether it's a music video, it could be a comedy stand-up, whatever it is. You know, they just get people to react to a new video that they've never seen. Most notably, it's the young kids that's finding out about all these 5 songs we grew up on in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. You know what I'm saying? So they just coming into the knowledge of those songs. But there are some songs that I might not be aware of that I might be able to react to. I don't know. Let me know. Chime in. Let me know what you think. What you think? Should I do a reaction video on YouTube? I don't know. Other than that, let's see what else we got. Oh, we got a little more Gorilla Glue drama going on. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't see what's up with it. We got I think 3 more people that got Gorilla Glue scandals going on. One got another person had Gorilla Glue put in their hair for some reason or another. I wasn't even interested in reading the story after so much went on with Gorilla Glue with Miss Tessica Brown. I didn't want to hear no more about Gorilla Glue. However, there were 2 other people that came out. There was this one guy who had a theory that he could, if he had a theory that if he could get saliva right on the glue at the time of the adhesion, he could break from it. And he tried to prove the point by setting up a red Solo cup. The red Solo, everybody, know about them red Solo cups. Quit playing. You probably got one in your hand right now. Speaking of such, ooh, we kicked that thing up tonight. What? That's just a cup. No, don't worry about the cup now. The cup is the cup. Don't worry about the cup. The cup is the cup. So what we talking about? What we talking about? Oh, the Gorilla Glue, the dude with the red Solo cup. It was kind of crazy because he wanted to test it and he wanted to put the Solo cup on his lip and tried to break the seal with his tongue as quickly as possible, as quickly as he could, and he could not break the seal. One of the dumbest people out there. So now he had to go get rushed to the hospital with a damn Solo cup glued to his face, looking like the damn Aflac duck. He's sitting up in there, and from what I understand, I think he might have lost part of his lip. Dumb. And lastly, there's a young lady who took some Gorilla Glue tape. And gave herself a waxing. Lord have mercy, y'all, can I tell you? I think she snatched all her skin off down there. The girl was down. She was crouched down in the corner crying. Somebody was pouring water down in her lap. They had a big pitcher of water pouring it down in her lap. Hey, Angel Heavens, what's going on? What's up? What's in my cup? What's in the cup? Don't worry about the cup. Don't worry about what's in the cup. The cup is the cup. Get you a cup. We'll see what's up. But on that, I still got some cups. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna put these cups out there. I got to see if y'all interested in them. But and yeah, so the lady put Gorilla Glue tape on her vagina, and she called herself waxing herself. And I'm assuming she pulled off a whole lot more than some hair. That's the only assumption I can come up with. She pulled off a whole lot more than some hair because she was in the fetal position crying. So there's still more Gorilla Glue drama going on with idiots that's trying to copycat Miss Tessica Brown. All right, what else we got going on? Oh, real quick. Meek Mill was in the news again today. Meek Mill and Tekashi 6ix9ine. Apparently, they ran into each other at some nightclub in Miami, Cabo, or some nightclub. They ran into each other out in Miami, and 6ix9ine ran up on Meek Mill. For those that aren't in the know, Meek Mill and Tekashi 6ix9ine are rappers. They're rappers. For you people that are not in the know, they are rappers and they have a beef going on. So, and that stemmed from basically Tekashi 6ix9ine, for those that are aware of him, he went to jail and supposedly he snitched or he ratted out on someone and he got out early and now he's an informant and some other stuff and he works with the police or some or another. Yeah, I try not to get too close into it. But I mean, if you know anything about it, go ahead, comment down below. But I don't try to get too involved with it. So apparently, Meek Mill got on the radio station at 95 something up in New York, and he blasted Tekashi saying that asking them why were they still playing his music? You playing a rat's music. This dude is a rat. This, that, and the other. This, that, and the other. So Tekashi saw him in Miami in front of him, and and was trying to get at him, and people clown Meek Mill on social media saying, man, hey, he couldn't have came at me like that, man. I'd have beat him down. I'd have did this, man. I'd have shot him. You'd have shot him. My people perish for not knowing. So many people was trying to clown Meek Mill because they felt like he should have did something to Tekashi for Tekashi running up on him. However, my thing is this. Meek Mill said something about Tekashi. Tekashi was mad. So he came to Meek Mill. What Meek Mill looked like starting the fight? First of all, Meek Mill is a millionaire. They're both multi-millionaires. And what does Meek Mill look like fighting this dude in the street like that? First of all, passing the first lick. I mean, if Tekashi had a problem and he came at Meek Mill, then Tekashi need to set it off. I'm not advocating violence at all, but if that's the case, he need to be one to set it off. And everybody was clowning Meek Mill, but I think Meek Mill did the right thing. He had nothing to win. He had nothing to win by fighting. By fighting him like that, especially in front of everybody. And then, of course, Tekashi only ran up on him because he had about 8 or 9 security guards around him. 8 or 9 security guards around him when he ran up on Meek Mill. Whatever. So that's going on. Now, one other thing I want to talk about before we go into our quick break, and I'm going to bring my guy in. One more thing I'm going to talk about real quick, and we're probably going to rehash this real quick. Joe Biden ran on a platform of several things that he said he was going to do. One thing that a lot of people heard him say he was going to do and gravitated to immediately was the fact that he said he was going to do away with student loans. He was going to cut all student loans. I think it was supposed to be $50,000. All student loans, $50,000 or less. So now Joe Biden is backtracking. They asked him, was he going to do it? He immediately said, no, I can't do that. Maybe $10,000. We can do $10,000. But what do you think? He made a promise. He's already backtracking. What do you got to say about that? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. A lot of people were looking, forward to that. That was something that he stood on. That was something a lot of people were going to be looking forward to. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But we'll be right back in a couple of minutes. I'm going to take this little music break. We're gonna take this music break, and when I come back, I'm gonna bring my guy in, and we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk about some things and see what we got going on. We're gonna kick it off with a little Noise Marley, Waves. Let's see what we got. Come on, now, Noise Marley. There we go.
Miss Brown, looking for you that I'm fake. Got a sweet tooth, I think you could relieve it from me. Nah, baby, don't take it. How about I touch you, kiss you, please believe me. Late nights, just me and the sheets, baby. That's right. Just tell me what you need, yeah. Take it to the head, you call it dumb shots. Turn around, face down, you let it back shot. Don't let it fade away. Cause my love will never change for you. You know we got that chemistry. Feeling like, baby, there's a man to be. See, I'ma hold you down until God sent for me. Bad service, so you out here shilling me. Most these niggas always staying out of pocket. Tell them stop, you already got a man looking for a while. You mind if I take you on this ride? Slip up on the slide, and have a good time, yeah. Taking on you, taking on me. Baby, you know your body's what I want it. I cannot swim in your way. Cannot swim in your way.
Noise Marley Waves. Noise Marley Waves. I like that. I like that. That's a smooth little groove right there. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and add my dude in. Well, let's see if we can chop up a little bit of something. Duckie boy.
What up, Doc?
What's going on, man? I can barely hear you, man.
No, say it ain't so, man.
Say what?
Say it isn't so. You can't hear me?
I can hear you. It just sounds a little distant. Sounds a little distant.
Man, that's terrible, man. How you doing, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm doing good, man. How was your week?
Man, it was great, man. You know, we had that crazy turn of events with the weather, dude. Out of nowhere, we got hit with a snow blizzard yesterday, dude.
Bruh, it was almost like 93 again.
Yeah. Yeah. And they closed schools down, closed the roads down. Dude, that was the thickest quarter-inch of snow I ever seen in my life, dude. I swear to God.
Hey, over here in Atlanta, man, we ain't getting none, man. Well, a couple people up in northern Georgia, they got some, but down here in the ATL, man, we ain't getting none. We saw a couple of flurries, but they ain't even make it to the ground. They melted before they got to the ground.
Well, to be honest with you, it really wasn't the snow more or less than it was the temperature. The temperature dropped like a mug, boy. It was freezing. As they say up north, it was brick outside.
It was
freezing, man. It got right out there. So, man, they closed schools down and everything. So, that meant I had to rearrange for the kids and do all that. But other than that, man, I like cold weather, Tony. It don't bother me now. As long as I can drive.
In Alabama, man, it don't take but one flurry.
It don't take one snowflake.
And all the bread and milk and eggs is gone out the grocery store.
Yes. And that's what happened, man. All for no reason, all for nada. But yeah. Other than that, it's hump day, dude. Another week almost down. We getting close to the spring anyway. So hey,
Yeah, it's getting close to the spring. And it's getting close to my birthday, baby. It's getting close to my birthday, man. 27th, baby.
Yeah, on the big 5-0, dude. You getting old, man.
On the 20th, man. I got 10 days, man. 10 days. And you know what? 10 days, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do. 10 days, and I still don't know. I had some plans, and those plans got scrapped, so I haven't replaced those plans yet. So I'm looking at going into my 50th, man, and I ain't got nothing planned.
You know what, Tony?
I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna jump up and just hit and just go somewhere.
Don't feel bad, man. You know what? I know what it is. COVID did through a monkey
wrench through a major hook.
Everything. So
everything.
The holidays, people's birthdays, and all that. People don't know how to celebrate. You really can't go nowhere and whatnot. But I think that'll probably be the best time to sit back, reflect. Thank the Lord God Almighty, you made it to the big 5-0, buddy.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Because Lord knows there have been events in my life. There have been, I can count 5 events in my life that would have rendered me to nothing. Yeah. I wouldn't be here today. 5 events in my life could have had me not here today.
So you're saying like you saw your life flash in front of your eyes about 5 times?
5 times. And that's the 5 that I know of. That's the 5 that I know of, where I face immediate danger, immediate harm, immediate, pain. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Immediate, whatever. So yeah.
It's definitely hey, dude. We getting up there. Hey, time flew by.
Time flying by, man. But I tell you what, man. Hey, did you catch anything that I was touching on earlier, man? Are you up on the Meek Mill?
Oh yeah,
6ix9ine thing, right?
Yeah. Meek Mill and Tekashi, man. Meek Mill. He be woofing all the time. He from Philadelphia. He used to be down with Rick Ross.
He do sell a lot of wolf tickets now.
Yeah, he do. But and him and Tekashi got into a long time ago. Tekashi, that troll rapper, he got on by trolling
I
everybody.
don't like that dude, man.
Hey,
I don't like that dude,
actually,
man.
hey, the dude a genius, man. That dude got rich off trolling, man.
Yeah, he got rich off trolling.
And then listen to this. He got them gangbangers in Brooklyn to co-sign for him. These black dudes now, he ain't even black. But he got some black dudes in Brooklyn to co-sign for him and be his security and whatnot that allow him to troll like that and not get touched. And he got rich. All them jokers in jail. You know, he got locked up. He ratted on all them dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't tell the whole story how them dudes was knocking his old lady off. Yeah, they was sleeping with his baby mama, stealing from him. You know what I'm saying? Whipping his ass, robbing him. Yeah,
they would use him like you would expect him to get used, but he still had their back.
Yeah, but he ain't nothing like that. So him and Meek always had words. And when people ride Meek about, man, Meek jumped on a rapper named Safari. Safari he ain't no gangster rapper. He just a soft, smooth, suave dude. Okay. He used to date Nicki Minaj. And Meek didn't like that. But when Meek caught up with that joker in traffic one time in LA, Meek dropped them dogs on him. They whooped him. Him. Yeah, they beat him up. But when he saw Tekashi, he didn't do nothing. But I'm like this, though. Meek Mill is older now. He's rich. What do he look like going around fighting?
Yeah.
And, what's up with them young black men, man?
Man, I don't know, man. And all these rappers getting killed, man. All these rappers getting killed.
But that generation in the whole, they look at life so different and they outview on things. I've never seen so many young men have that much money and think about violence.
Yeah. Like what's his name? Bill Burr.
Huh?
Look at these rap guys. They got all the money. And they're still angry.
Still pissed, man. And
all the women, all the money, and they're still angry.
And I'm like, that's the purpose of black folks being mad and angry and having an attitude is because we're born in poverty all the time. We ain't got nothing. As soon as we get some, we still go on with the same antics as if we don't, you know what I'm saying?
You never lied.
You still mad? Like,
Man, that's crazy. Hey. But what about this Joe Biden going back on his promise, man? He told us he was gonna clear up at least 50,000 per student, man.
Well,
per student loan.
Okay, do your history on Joe Biden. He ain't no joke either, man. He just as big a devil as Trump. I don't know what people be thinking.
Left wing, right wing, same bird.
And see, the thing is, it don't affect us black men. I'm worried about our sisters. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the ones, a lot of brothers do get their degrees, don't get me wrong. But our sisters, they go out there and get them degrees. And 66% of black women with college degrees got their student loan debt hovering above them. So 66% of our sisters who got their college degrees and went on, got their career started and whatnot, still have their student loan hovering above their head. So that means they still really can't enjoy the fruit of their labor because along with all the other bills they have, they still got to repay that student loan.
Right.
So with them, when they was almost this close to getting relief from not having to pay it, that would have helped. That would have been nice. And then he come back and renege from it. It makes sense to me. I'm not shocked. Joe Biden is who he is also, dude. But that's messed up, though. That's messed up. Though.
It is messed up. It is messed up because a lot of people are starting to, that's the reason why people vote. That's one of the reasons why people voted for him.
Well, I'm starting to think
that could have been a deciding factor in one person voting for him.
Well, I'm thinking, I don't think it was no particular reason. I think he got in for one reason, dude. One reason. And that was because didn't nobody want Trump to win. That's the only reason he got in. I don't think people really listen to Biden's.
A lot of people said that Biden was the only person who could probably beat Trump.
If Trump would have blew it, man, he would have got reelected.
Yeah, he blew it big time.
Yeah.
And not that I'm disappointed that he blew it, but he blew it. Yeah, I'm glad he blew it.
Big time. So
speaking of the illustrious orange one. I never tried to speak ill of the dead. I never tried to speak ill of the dead. But in this case, I'm gonna make an exception. Rush Limbaugh. This was Donald Trump dude. As a matter of fact, he wasn't Donald Trump's dude. He was the Republican Party's dude.
Right.
This dude was the voice of the GOP. He was the voice of oppression. He was the voice of the racists. He was the voice of the white supremacists.
That's right.
That's who Rush Limbaugh was. Right. I mean, this dude was horrible. He was classless, racist. He was heartless. He didn't care nothing about nobody. If you weren't elite and Caucasian, he didn't care nothing about you. Care nothing about you. And we'll talk about you on his show. We'll dog you out. Like and was a drug addict his damn self, however. but he passed away today. And social media is going berserk. Because I mean, I got people on my. I put a post out there announcing that he had passed away. People like, "Hey, what channel Good Times on?"
Hey,
what channel Good Times on, man? Lamar Hodge, I saw you. Oh, what channel Good Times on, man? Bruh, a lot of people. I hate to say that I'm glad somebody that's passed along, but if I'm gonna be all out honest,
right?
I think almost every black man that was knowledgeable of Rush Limbaugh, wished that Rush Limbaugh would disappear. A lot of people that knew of him, they would. This dude need to die, man. This dude need to go. He need to go. He need to go quick. He need to go quick. And like I said, I hate to speak ill of somebody that's died, somebody that's dead. But this dude, he was a bad dude. He was horrible for the people. Anybody other than the elite white class.
Typical white boy, man. I put it like this. I don't wish death on nobody, but I tell you, it's two people that suffered, and I didn't have any remorse for them suffering. And that was George Wallace and this guy, Rush Limbaugh. True redneck, and unapologetically racist. And you know, he didn't mind letting you know, and he had such a strong platform, a lot of followers.
Massive.
See, he swayed a lot of votes during those elections due to the fact he had that following that he had. So, you know, he just messed with Trump. Bush was his boy. Whoever was up there, Republican, and was talking, and was speaking his language. Yeah, but if I didn't want to see him die, but to see him looking as sick as he did on stage with Trump, oh man, I was like, that's what his ass get, because he's a dirty joker. And he pushed an agenda that ain't conducive to black people, man.
Yeah, and I mean, when I put the post out there, I said, I hope he made peace. I hope he made his peace. But if I'm being all out honest, I really don't give a shit if he did or he didn't.
Thank you.
I could care less if he did or he didn't. If you want the evil side of me to answer that, I would say I hope he didn't.
Listen, he's a dirty joker, man. That was a dirty joker. I didn't feel bad for him, man. But I tell you this though, I do respect him. I always said I respect them jokers when they let you know where they come from. That's one thing about it though. He went in the closet with his stuff.
He was out front. You listen to his show, you know exactly where he's staying.
Yeah, big time.
It's like what's his name? What was his buddy name? Don Imus.
Oh, Imus the one who called them girls nappy head hoes.
Nappy head hoes.
Oh yeah, he was like, so that let you know. So I wasn't that man at Rush Limbaugh. He let you know where he came from. He went in the closet with his stuff, man. But what's funny though, that joker went to his dying day supporting Trump. He was on stage with him. He was still trying to campaign for that dude. You know what I'm saying?
He just got some kind of Medal of Honor last year on stage with Donald Trump. Gave him some kind of Medal of Honor.
That let you know that hatred run deep in him. That joker's dying. He's still on
Hey,
stage.
that's that GOP, that grand old party, or the GON, the good old boy network.
I ain't gonna miss him. I ain't gonna miss him at all. I tell you that much. Good. That's good. Bye.
And then of course now, but you know, you got somebody that's gonna come up in his slot, like Alex Jones.
Tucker Carlson.
Come on, Tucker Carlson. Man, that dude is horrible, man. That dude is horrible.
He had me fooled. You know, it's amazing what wearing a bow tie do for you, because Tucker is supposed to, like you. Hey, I didn't never listen to him. I just used to see him on TV with the bow tie on.
Yeah.
I thought he was cool till I started listening to that joke. I was like, damn, he screwed up also.
Yeah, but he all messed up in the head, man.
He's a black man hater too. So
he's definitely a black man hater.
Black man hater.
Black man hater. Hey, a BMH, man.
BMH,
he's a BMH, man.
Clear up about that.
Black man hater. But yeah, man. So yeah, Donald Trump. So yeah, Rush Limbaugh is no longer the voice. He will no longer be the voice of the GOP, the voice of the Republican Party, the voice that rounds them up, the voice that gets them riled up. He won't be that voice anymore. And
they're getting some younger.
I think the world is a lot better for it.
You ain't playing with him, as you told him.
At all. I think the world's. I think that there's some. I mean, I ain't the best person in the world. I ain't saying I'm an angel and then like this.
Yeah.
Never have I done to people the type of stuff or said the type of stuff these guys have said about black people, about people,
or push that agenda. That he's pushing. He was behind it. He was with it all the way, like I said, dude.
He was definitely behind it. He was definitely behind it. I'm trying to say, hey, my people, what's going on tonight? I got Angel Heavens came in here and she spoke to me. Nobody else came in here and spoke to me. Ain't nobody else said nothing. What's going on?
They're not talking to you, Tony.
Huh? They ain't talking to me tonight, though. I'm trying to see what the problem is.
It's raining over here, man. It's terrible outside, Tony.
Yeah, what Hey, you're right. It's raining. It's raining. So, ain't no telling what's going on. Ain't no telling what's going on. But, hey, for those that are watching, I appreciate you. If you are watching, hey, Khadijah, hey. Good to see you. Yeah, that's Miss Works. That's Miss Works. She coming on through. I appreciate bringing through that work. That's what's up. Hey, so I know if Khadijah see me, Angel see me, y'all see me. Y'all don't want to talk to your boy tonight. See, I'm trying to get on this next subject. See, I was trying to get y'all to come on up in here. There you go. She's speaking to you. Hey, Duckie. Hey, Tony.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, yeah, Miss Khadijah. Yeah, she bringing in that work. That's what's up.
Hey, she gonna have to come on the show.
Yeah. Hey, as a matter of fact, Miss Sidebar real quick. I'm probably gonna have to really reach out to Miss Khadijah Works and try to get her on the show because she's involved in some really good programs for young black men, for young black boys. She's really involved in some programs, some really good programs for that. So Khadijah,
we need to promote that.
In the next week or so, or two, let's see if we can put that thing together. See if I can get you on the show, and you can talk about the programs that's going on, some of the problems that we're facing with the young men that she knows of from the upper level. She's coming from the government level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's coming from the government level. So hopefully expound on some things and talk to us about some things that they know of that's going on with the young black men in our community, and let us know what we need to do to help. Mansplaining will sponsor that type of thing anytime.
Yeah,
that type of thing anytime. If it's got something to do with young men, if it's got something to do with young men learning, growing, becoming men, I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
The youth is important. The youth is very important. Khadijah, you need to come on, girl, so we can promote what you're doing. Because what you're doing is very important. The youth matters.
And I mean, because that's what we do. That's what we're trying to do. You know, we're reaching out to everybody right now, you know, through this mansplaining platform. But in all honesty, what we're trying to do is just get our people to see what we're doing, how we can correct it, and get ourselves on the right track.
That's right.
That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. You know, we all family. We all family, right? Family can talk to family, right? You know what I'm saying? If I'm family, I should be able to tell you what's wrong, and you should be able to tell me what's wrong.
Yeah.
You should get mad about it, because if I didn't tell you about it, then what that mean? That means I don't care what nobody else, what nobody else, you know, hear or say or whatever. I'm not concerned with what happens to you outside of my eyesight. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's not a good way to be. So we like to, you know, each one to reach one and teach one. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. It's mandatory.
So now back to our regularly scheduled program. All right. Now, our main topic for tonight, y'all. Our main topic for tonight. I want to talk about relationships. Primarily, I want to talk about. Let me read this. Let me read this, Duck. You know me. I get on my little read tangent.
Go ahead, boy. Read,
Russell
read,
Wilson
boy.
and Ciara. You know me. You know me, boy.
Read, boy. Read, boy.
I got boy. Russell Wilson, quarterback. What? You know, African? Is he? What his dad's black. African American quarterback.
Yeah.
With the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
And he and his wife, who is Ciara, who is a superstar singer, you know, who's a superstar entertainer. You know, they doing their thing up there in Seattle. They are building something good up there. All right. So now those two they were being interviewed, or shall I say, they were on a show, a GQ magazine show, and they were doing this little edition called Modern Love Edition, where the couples give each other a quiz. Okay. Now they were, you know, going, you know, Ciara asked him a bunch of questions, and then, you know, Russell, you know, asked her some questions, and they were just expressing their love for each other, you know, for one another. Yeah. And Ciara asked Russell, was he afraid of losing? She's like, are you afraid of losing? And she was talking about football. She was talking about football. She was like, are you afraid of losing? And then he was like, then he said, well, I'm afraid of, well, I told you. He said, well, at first he said, yeah. He said, but I told you it's something else that I'm afraid of losing. I told you I'm afraid of losing you. Yeah. So then they moved on from that. Now, it didn't really sound like he was simping to me. You know, a lot of guys said that, you know, he was simping, you know, but it just sounded to me like he just wanted his woman to know how much she means to him.
Yeah, he was professing his love to his wife.
He was professing his love to his wife. That's what he was doing. But now, a lot of dudes, I mean, they went on social media, ate this up. This dude simp. But now, take in account that, according to the hood, Russell has been a simp from day one. Let the hood tell it. Russell been a simp from day one. All right. Now, I look at a lot of things when it comes to this particular thing right here, where he says, I'm afraid of losing you. Now, there's two ways you can look at this, because they did not clarify. So most guys automatically ran to the thought, oh, he's scared to lose his woman to another nigga. He's scared to lose his woman to another man, and this, that, and the other. In which case, and I think is a fear of a lot of men.
Yeah.
I think and guys were jokingly speaking on it, but I think in reality they know that that's kind of true. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, I look at Russell a little bit different, and maybe I'm wrong because I don't know him, but I think, like, you see somebody's personality and the things that they do and how their demeanor and everything. Yeah. Russell, to me, Russell seems like he grew up in a loving family, in a family where he learned how to love someone, where he actually learned how to love a woman. A lot of us didn't get that. What we learned growing up is get body count.
gotta get the body count. Get the body count up.
Yeah.
You got the body count up. You ain't talking about that. Get the body count up, nigga. Body count up. I mean, so what you think about this, man? So far, what you think about it?
First off, man, I think it was only certain dudes that was saying something negative about that. Because a real man, yeah, you gonna tell your wife, yeah, it's the end of the world if I lose you. You're supposed to tell her that. That's your wife. Right. That's first off. Second off, he is a little lame, but he's not. He ain't lame for Ciara. He lame because he lame. He just look like a lame dude to me. But any dude any dude, I bet you any kind of money, the demographic of men who said something about him doing that, they don't have a woman. Or they're not married.
I bet you about 90% of the dudes that had something negative to say don't have a woman and don't have a woman.
That's
don't have
the
a
reason
they might got somebody they banging or smashing, but you ain't got no woman in your life.
Yeah, you ain't got nobody that you love. And that's part of the reason they ain't got nobody they love. They looking at things the wrong way. And conditioning does play a part in it. If you did grow up with the love and whatnot, which I'm shocked because most of the single households, the mother is in there. And don't nobody show you love like a mother. But dudes got this messed up, foggy way of looking at things because they're saying that about it because Ciara got a high body count in the industry. You know, she slept with Future, Bow Wow, and all that. And they're like, yo, she did this and that. But dude, a man go realize a woman have a life to live too, just like men do before y'all got together. You know what I'm saying? And you can't judge nobody. I mean, you can't judge nobody what they did before you. And I don't blame Russell Wilson. He's supposed to say that. He's supposed to confess.
He was supposed to say that. He was supposed that don't, and I don't see that as a simp move.
No,
I don't see that as a simp move.
Let's play.
I truly didn't think of it. I thought it was just like you said, a man expressing his love for his wife. And for those that don't have wives or have never had a wife or have never been in love with a woman, you don't even know what that's like. You don't even know.
Actually, that's the problem too, Tony. Just like you got a bunch of bitter women. It's a bunch of bitter dudes. It's a bunch of bitter dudes out there who've been hurt before.
I ain't gonna lie. Now us guys, we debate a lot of stuff that women say, but a lot of stuff that women say be hitting home because the shit be true. And we talk about women being all emotional and in their feelings and this, that, and other. But truth be told, it's a lot of you dudes out there. You know what? I ain't gonna even do that. There's a lot of us dudes out there that's emotional.
Yeah. It's a human. Hold on. Relationship. First off, it's a human trait.
It's human.
It's a human trait to be.
But now the lens that you go to,
dude. Let me tell you something.
Question.
That's the reason why them dudes be missing out on good women. Tony, I done missed out on two good ones in my life. Yeah, because I had to prove something to the niggas, to my partners. Right. Yeah, oh love her. Hey. I know I done lost at least two.
Come on. Say what? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I know I done lost at least two due to the fact I ain't professed my love or I ain't show all the love I showed her was behind closed doors. But if we get in public or something, I would show her that affection and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trying to show something, trying to prove something to dudes. Right. So them dudes who saying something about Russell Wilson, them dudes lonely as hell, ain't got no gun, ain't got no wife, can't keep them.
Can't keep them.
And
they don't understand. They don't understand why.
But a real dude, a real man, they down with what Russell Wilson did. I don't blame him.
So kind of piggybacking off of what, let me real quick. Corey Hollerhead, what's going on? You said that's true on both sides. Well, we agree with you. Now, what I want to do is I want to go on the flip side of that because we're like Lori Harvey.
That's my dog. I like Lori.
Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan or Lori Harvey and whoever else. Lori Harvey was kind of being dragged by Boosie. She was kind of being dragged by Boosie because Boosie was saying, well, Lori Harvey, she found this and that. I hit this, that, and other, but, you know, I'll never wife her. You know, the street, you know, the street dude will never wife her, and this, that, and other, this, that, and other. So, I mean, what's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, once again, I'm gonna say this: Boosie. The premise of him saying that is because Lori Harvey is running through the industry. She running through dudes. Yeah, she running through them dudes. She talking to a new joker like every 2 months and whatnot.
Yeah.
So DJ Vlad asked Boosie about it. He was like, "Yeah, you know, I sleep with her, but I won't wipe her up."
Yeah.
Once again, Tony, I'm gonna say this again: women have a life prior to getting with men. And
they do.
That's one thing. Just because they do that, you know, the women. She's in her 20s. So I tell youngins all the time: wait till you're about 30, 35 before you get married, because you got to live your life. She living her life. That doesn't mean she's a bad person, and she's not wifey material. Because you know, in the hood, the first thing we say, first and foremost, hey man, you know Lisa? Yeah, she a freak. Yeah, she a freak. Yeah, she a freak. They say that because them niggas be jealous that you got with her, they can't get with her, so they try to kill your hopes of being with her.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't know what a woman's past is. At least you know what hers is. You can get with a chick and think she a good one, and she was worse than Lori Harvey.
But Lori getting in though. Lori going from Justin to his daddy to Travis when Travis Barker or whatever his name is, Travis Scott to Michael B. Jordan. She getting it in.
She running through them, but she doing it unapologetically, and who cares? And that's a sign of a strong woman. Now me, I would consider it. Like, I don't know if I would not. I would look at her a little side eye, but I wouldn't say I would not marry her. You know what I'm saying? Just based on that. But because she might be a good woman, but that girl living her life, dude. She in her 20s, but she is running through some dudes now. I'll be like, God damn.
But you know what though, man? You know what though? I
don't judge chicks, man.
I stopped using that as a barometer to judge a woman when I was real young. I'm talking about like pre-20s. When I was like 18, I stopped judging women on the number of men that somebody said that she was with. I stopped because for one, I wasn't no saint. You know, I was doing my thing. So, and if I'm being all out honest, when I was in my younger years, in my 20s, when I was like 21, 22, I didn't even want to, when I was like, 21, 20, I didn't even want to look at a virgin. I did not want to look at a virgin because by that time I had certain experiences, and I was like, you know what? I like a woman who knows herself and knows what she likes, and you know, and this, that, and the other. And if she ain't got no experience, then
and then too, Tony, I'm saying too much. I'm saying too many times also, man. These so-called good girls who didn't start. Okay, let's say they was good in high school, good in college, married their high school, college sweetheart, went through their 20s, married, reared a household, got in their 30s. Dude, they feel like they're missing out on something in life. So then their marriage start getting hit, and it takes a toll because they feel like they didn't live life completely. Then their marriage goes down the drain. So that she gets a divorce from that dude, she go to running through dudes. Not in a bad way, but they got to get it out their system. So I'd rather give them one that go ahead, get it out your system while you're in your 20s. Mm-hmm. So we hook up in our 30s or whatnot. That part of your life is gone. And now you're ready to move on to be a family woman. But see, I also learned too, Tony, dude, the women, first off, they worse than men. They lay the game down. You can't put nothing past. You can't put nothing past no woman, man. You can think you got a good one and mess around and get your heart broke if y'all sit down and she tell you, you know, lie to you about how many she slept with and do all that. But if I know, let me know so I can make that decision myself if I want to be with you or not. But a lot of dudes right here thinking they got a good girl, Tony. It's a lot of dudes right here thinking.
To backtrack a little bit on what you was talking about, when you saying when, you know, people get married and then they get divorced and then, you know, and she get to do those experiences, so she gets divorced, you know, later in life, and you know, she learning, you know, she getting to do the stuff that she been hearing about, all her friends been hearing about. But my thing is the dudes that really trip me out, the dudes that really blow my freaking mind are the dudes that's married, got fiancés, or got a steady woman in their life, They do all the super nasty stuff out in the streets with these girls and won't even breach that type of stuff with their woman. And when you ask them, they, oh man, that's my queen, man. I can't let my queen do stuff like that, man. That's my queen, man. I gotta let one of my thoughts do that, man. I can't. That's my queen.
He's a damn fool.
Do you know how much your queen would do for you if you allowed her to?
I call those guys damn fools. They're denial.
Absolute
numbskulls. What it is, I think they're weak-minded because they can't handle the fact that they woman is promiscuous like that. Because the first thing that go through their mind while they woman is performing it on them, who else she did this with? I wonder if she did this, you know, and they can't handle it. Like I say, you're a damn fool if you think that a woman's desire ain't as deep as a man's, because why wouldn't you want your wife to do you like that if she's willing to just do that with you? But what you gonna do is end up sending her out.
You think your wife have no desire to do this?
That's what they think. And because I talk to women, man. That's why I tell my nephews and my sons, dude, you'll never get game from a dude. You want to learn about women, you need to hang around women. Talk to females. They gonna tell you, man. I know some women, man, that tell me their husband don't like that. They don't want me to do that to him. He don't go down on me. And I'm like, really? You ain't doing nothing.
Man, my queen, man. I don't do all that to my queen.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing opening up the gateway for another dude.
Opening up the gate for Jody to come slide on in.
For that dude that work right
there. Don't go on no long trip. Don't go on no business trip.
Yeah. The dude who work with her, the dude who work in the cubicle next to her, dude, he getting all the gifts.
You know what I'm talking about?
He getting all the gifts because you talking about.
Dudes gotta learn how to be gentle with. Dudes gotta learn how to be even gentle with their girl. But dude, so many women out there got men out there that they never gave them a massage. Do you know how easy?
Tell me that. Look, my thing is this.
I'm trying to watch my words.
Dude, look, Tony. Why would you, as a man, deprive your woman of anything?
Of any type of intimacy.
Of anything.
Any type of intimacy.
Your woman don't supposed to leave the house wanting for nothing. She's supposed to go out and say, yeah, my husband do all that.
So you're doing something for a girl that you know she love it when you do it. Yeah. You know she love it when you do it, and you love it when she do whatever she do. But you don't want to share that experience with the person you say you love.
Hey, if mine cheat on me, it ain't gonna be because of that. It might be a dude got more money than I do. I can't control that. I can't control how much money another dude wait. But outside of that,
you shouldn't be able to. Nobody should be able to get a woman better than you.
Oh yeah, she get all that at home. If she go out, if she step out outside that, it's because she want to. It ain't gonna be because she's been deprived of it.
Right.
But dudes ain't been taught, man. They be thinking, man, that man, don't have your woman want for nothing. Massages, kisses, hand holding, cuddling, whatever it is, dude. Even if you don't like it, even if you don't like doing it, dude.
But you know what? Even I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking differently. I'm like, if you are with the woman that you say you love,
yeah,
why wouldn't you like it?
Because love and lust are two different things. A lot of guys look at their wife. They love them. In their eyes, that woman is an angel. It's a pure angel. In his eyes, this woman I married her because I don't think she's like the other chicks who went around doing all this stuff. She don't do that. I looked out. I got me an angel. No, you didn't, dude. You got her here.
Hey, dude, she had 2 kids when you met her, my nigga. What? You met her, she got 2 kids, my nigga. But she your angel, she your goddess, and you can't do none of this stuff.
Hey, man, being naive and being in denial is powerful. It is powerful. But you should want your woman out there deprived of that. Because, see, man, the girls sit around, man, and talk about that stuff with each other. About what they man do. Yeah, girl, he do this, he do that, I do that. I know too many women be like, nah, I ain't never had that. I never had an orgasm. I ain't had my first orgasm until I was 30, 35. I was like, what the hell was you dating?
My man just didn't do all that stuff, but I love him. Okay, well, okay.
Tony. I didn't have my first orgasm until I was 30, 35.
I've heard older than that. I've heard older than that, bro.
Dude.
I've heard in late 40s, early 50s.
That blew my mind. I'm like,
and the whole time they was with some dude who was an excellent provider.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to love on his wife. He didn't know how to love on her. He knew how to have sex with her.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to love on his wife. And a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna get on my Kevin Samuels shit right now. There's a lot of women gonna die never experiencing certain things. That's messed up to say, ain't it?
No. It's rough because women it's their fault, but we got something to do with that too, Tony.
We got a lot to do with it.
Because see, those women end up dating three, four fuck boys in a row, man. It messes it up. The women think different because now they think all men are like that. And these dudes out here messing it up, man. There's some lame dudes out here doing it.
It is, man. Now, I'm a moment of honesty. I was one of them dudes, man. I don't think I'm that dude no more. That was with a woman and messed her over by doing some elf boy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, cheating is not elf boy stuff. Cheating is not elf boy stuff. Cheating is not
elf boy stuff. Well, I ain't done no elf boy stuff there.
Cheating been going on since the beginning of the time. That's natural, man.
That's a whole different topic. That's a different subject. Because everybody looks at sex differently.
Cheating only bad if a woman does it.
Why is it not bad if a man do it?
Because that's what we do. That's what we were put here to do.
Because men, it's solely about the hunt. It's solely about the act.
Yeah, big time.
They hunt, they seek, they catch, they conquer, they move on. Yeah. Women, they'll look, they'll see, they'll find something. They'll look to find something that they like about him in order to do it. I gotta find something I like about him. And then that thing that you like about him pulls you into him. And now y'all having conversation. Now your heart in it. Now your feelings in it. So no, it ain't the same. It ain't the same.
It's the difference.
But now there's some dudes that do that and hit, and then they get whipped instantly, and they be like, "Man, I gotta get back there, do that, see her again, man."
Hey, and that's the thing. See, men, we don't have emotions, so that's what I'm saying. It's cool if we do it. We'll do it, and we don't care. Like we'll go home, but women get all emotionally involved in what with the guy that they cheat with. It becomes two relationships. Your relationship at home, you
got to maintain two of them.
You
got to maintain two of them.
Got to maintain two of them. Be like, Ciara. But tell me about yourself. How old were you when you quit judging women by their past?
About 18, 19.
Yeah.
I think when I first left, and joined the Army. Cause I talked to some new females that I did not know that didn't mind telling guys that they did not know how women operate. Cause the girls that I grew up with wasn't finna tell me shit. They wasn't finna tell me jack. So when I got around some new people from new experiences, new surroundings, and everything, and talked to them, that's when I learned, and I just said to myself, I said, you know what? And it was probably TMI. This will be TMI, y'all. Probably after a sexual experience, I was like, you know what? I'd rather have somebody that know what they're doing than somebody that don't know what they're doing. So if she got body count, then so be it. To me, it was a challenge. But it is what it is. You use whatever motivation you use for whatever relationships you in. And she had a high body count. It was a challenge to me to try to ring the bell.
See, that's the thing. To me, a high body count, it varies per person. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't take an extreme high body count. No. It is a limit.
If she out there doing the bucket, if she out there doing the bucket now, I can't kick the bucket. I can't kick the bucket now. But now, no, a little schizoid, a little frizzle. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. But the bucket, I can't kick the bucket, man.
Hey, I got a double standard too. Shit, you know. I
think we all got a double standard, man. But I just don't. I don't.
If I can afford a high body count, if I can avoid one without my bill, but
to some guys, what you gonna do? You date a chick? I heard guys said that they was intrigued when they heard a girl have, man. I heard she did. I'm like, man, what's going on with her? Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Hey, it turned me on.
What's new? What everybody talking about? Let me find out what everybody talking about.
But see, I think about this too, guys. We right here thinking they got a good girl. You know how you meet that girl. Like, let's say I was in the military and I meet a Navy chick, and then you think you got a good one. Then you go to her hometown and go to her high school reunion, and everybody sitting around talking about her, and you find out she was the town schizoid.
Oh Lord!
What you gonna do? Get a divorce?
Why everybody getting you a full frontal hug like that?
The whole town laughing at
silly fool.
Can't judge them chicks, man. Them women live like we do.
I don't judge females by their past, man. Yeah, I don't judge females by body count. At my age now, if you ain't got a decent body count, I think something wrong with you if you around my age.
Yeah, you should be good at skiing.
Don't come to me. Don't come to me 49, 50 years. I've been saving myself for the last 10 years. You continue to save.
So what age? At what age should everybody have a body count? By 35?
By 35, everybody should. By 35, I personally think everybody should have. Do I want to say 10? Is 10 a high number? About the 10?
10.
I'm low balling like a mug. I'm low balling like a mug.
Hey, think about it.
Okay, so about 35, if you got a 50 count.
Hey, you got to think. The 20s, everybody's 20s, but hey, it goes down to your 20s.
50 pieces is doable. So about 35 or 50 pieces is doable.
The 20s is a hell of a decade, buddy.
But I'm asking you though, by 35, you think a 50 piece is doable?
Yeah, they done it. Yeah.
You can do somebody that got a 50 piece.
By 35, I don't care no more.
By 35.
By 35, I don't care no more.
35 and a kid.
Ooh. So now we talking. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I'd rather take one with a high body count and no children.
Yeah.
Than an angel.
And one with a low body count.
They got 2 or 3.
3 kids.
You know what I'm saying? I got to deal with 2 more baby daddies.
And that's probably why the body count low, because she got to take care of the kids. Unless you're doing like some of the super scandalous ones, just put the baby on the other side of the bed. It's all kind. Put the baby on the other side of the bed.
Oh yeah, I've been some rough ones, but hey, I've been some rough ones, but hey, I've been both kinds. Hey, Tony, I've been both kinds though.
Yeah, he all right. Oh Lord.
Hey, I've been both kinds.
He ain't to sleep over there.
Hey, I've been both kinds. So I've been. They would do it with the kids in the house. The kids had to be gone, or I'd have been them. The motherfucker sitting right there. God damn.
Don't worry about him.
Don't worry about him. Shit, God.
He got some Fruit Loops. He good. He got Fruit Loops. And he watching DuckTales.
That nigga just rubbed on my butt.
You look up and this nigga staring you in the face.
The nigga looking at me.
Mama, who this man?
Well, you see, we gonna have to, boy, you see.
Oh, man.
You gotta can't judge them though, man. You miss out on some good women. Because after a while, you gotta think about character. Are they good as far as like some women, that may be the only discrepancy is they had a high body count. Yeah. They may be a good wife, may be a good business partner.
But she's not able to she's not able to get out of her area and everybody know her. If she was able to get out of that area, see, that's why a lot of people move. That ain't why I move. That's why a lot of people move.
Hey, I know somebody personally. They're gonna have to leave Birmingham because they'll never get married in Birmingham. Numbers just too high. Numbers just too high.
Too high.
It's too high.
You in the high triple digits.
Hey.
Hey, you ain't got did you ever make a list?
No. I tried to, man.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out. But I do this from time to time.
I had a list up until maybe like the 3rd or 4th year in the Army. Then I lost the list. I think I lost it in moving, but I had a list. It was a short list. It was a short list.
That was the shit. Hey, yeah, right. Hey, listen. And then you start thinking about ones you totally forgot about, like when you be out in public. When you be out in public,
and you don't know their names.
Walmart or something.
Oh,
and they be like, Melvin. And they be like, Melvin. I'm like, all right, damn, God. I ain't seen you.
Damn, I forgot you existed.
I forgot you. And the ones don't look the same no more. Hey.
I forgot you existed. Yeah,
don't act funny. Don't act funny.
Don't act funny. Shit.
Shit.
It was midnight when I hooked up with you. Now there's a reason why I was. Don't be talking to me at 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
Hey, don't talk to me in public, man. Don't do that no more. Text me.
Don't do that no more. Yeah. Let me know when you're gonna be in my area so I can leave.
But like we were saying, Lori Harvey, and then just think, shit, she got her shit together. She got money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Her mama taught her.
Her mama, look, before Steve Harvey, her mom dated a dope boy.
Yeah.
She got with Steve Harvey.
Real dope boy.
Yeah, real dope boy. So, her mom laced up. She wouldn't be doing that. She wouldn't be doing that if her mom didn't okay it. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't be doing that if her mom didn't lace up with game. So, yeah, man. Screw Boosie.
You know what? Kind of sidetracking on the same topic. Somebody posted a thing today with Laurie and Michael for Valentine's Day. Her and Michael B. Jordan. He rented out the Georgia Aquarium. Rented out the whole aquarium so they can have dinner and watch the turtles. Yeah, and watch the turtles because turtles are her favorite whatever. So somebody made a post and say, "See, it's just the simple things. Y'all men need to take lessons." When the hell will I be able to rent out the damn aquarium?
Take her ass to Railroad Park. Let her walk around that duck pond about 3-4 times.
Take her ass to Magic City.
But I guess they say it in the sense that, whatever your league is, whatever you can do. I agree with that, Tony, because I was terrible at doing the simple things. The compliments, the phone calls during the day. Hey, how was your day? Actually acting like I'm listening to what they saying. Like, you got to act like you concerned about how their day was. When they come home from work, ask them. It matters. How was your day, baby? What's going on at work?
I hate this. Miss Khadija, talking about the 1 and 2 minute dudes don't make the body count number. Nope. Still hit.
Hey, Khadija. Hey, I love your post, girl. You're my dog. I mess with you, but it counts. It counts.
Still hit.
Yeah, he still know what you look like when you take the britches off.
Viscosity.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, Khadija, but yeah, it matters.
That's the thing with the women. Then with the women, what they said, the law of threes. Whatever number they tell you, got to multiply it by 3.
Oh, man, look, I didn't like the ones who used to lie to me, like trying to act like they didn't have a high body count, and I knew they did, and I was like, hey, but see, my biggest problem is this, Tony. I get the ones with a high body count. They don't want to do the high body count thing with me. They want to be booed up. They want a relationship with me.
No, I want to do the same thing the last.
Yeah, like I come on get the same.
How you like me?
Yeah, hey, I want the same contract you gave Johnny. But I want that contract. That contract you gave Johnny, that's the one I want. No.
I want to come in and leave. Why you like
give
me?
me that
Why
contract.
you like me?
I bump into that a lot, Tony. I bump into that a lot.
Man.
I want what Johnny got. Give me that contract Johnny had, goddamn.
Johnny hitting dash.
Yeah, hitting dash. No.
Oh, we got another Khadijah, and Miss Khadijah Florence. What's up? She said, what y'all talking about? Hey, Miss Khadijah, we're talking about Lori Harvey and her lovers and Boosie calling her out. How do we feel about that? We also talking about Michael B. Jordan being her not Michael B. Jordan, but we were talking about Michael B. Jordan, but Russell Wilson and Ciara. We were talking about Russell Wilson saying that his biggest fear is losing his wife. Most people thought that he was talking about losing her to another man. I personally think he might have been talking about losing her, period.
Yeah.
Like out of his life.
But the
period.
thing is this, though. What man ain't scared to lose his girl to another man?
And that's the killer part. Dudes trying to make him, people are trying to call him a simp for saying that. But I don't know a dude. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't know a dude.
That shit. Statistically,
I ain't gonna say I know a dude.
Statistically, hell, man, I know more dudes who will fight over a chick that they ain't even going with full time. They know this chick, like they be ready to beef with the other dude. That
he done hit a couple times, and now he ready to fight for her honor.
Yes, they beefing with the other dude. The other dude she messing with. You know what I'm saying? So that dudes be lying, Tony. Them niggas be lying, man.
A lot of dudes be lying. Dudes be in their feelings, man. A lot of dudes be in their feelings, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Look at me. Stop that shit. Stop it. Stop it.
Man, you can't listen to what dudes say, man, because I learned too, man. Dudes got a whole other conversation with chicks behind closed doors than they do in public. You know what I'm saying? Like what these dudes be saying to them chicks when they alone with them, it's totally different. Totally different.
I give you the sun, the rain.
Yeah. No, baby, I love you. Baby, I love you and all that. But they get around us, man. Don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with her for real. She a freak. Yeah. But behind closed doors, baby, I love you. Don't give my love away to nobody, man. Don't listen to no dude.
That's the worst thing you get. Now that's some simp shit to say right there. Don't ever give my love, but that's some simp.
Oh shit, I say it in a minute.
If you a man, you ain't got to say that.
Tony, I beg in a minute, please, baby. Don't give it to nobody else, baby. Please, baby. Please don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey, don't get nobody, baby.
Don't get to nobody else, baby.
You know I love you. It's gonna drive me crazy.
Off the top, but you gotta say it. You gotta say it, man. You gotta play the game, man. It's a game, dude. It's a game. Women play it all the time. That's why they winning. That's why women are winning, because they know how to play it.
Somebody gotta win.
Somebody gotta lose.
Somebody gotta lose.
Hey, boy, my phone finna die.
Your phone finna die. Hey, man. Hey, we just went over a few minutes, man. Then when she said, that's not simp shit. What she said, that's not simp shit to say, come on now. Again. if it's your wife and you expressing love, it is what it is. If it's your wife and you expressing love, it is what it is. Hey, Duck. If you're saying little stuff like that, that ain't simp stuff, you know. If you're saying this little stuff to somebody that means something to you, if you're just doing it just to get in, that's some simp shit.
But I don't mess with nobody. I don't like no way. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like if I mess with any chick, I have a genuine interest in them. You know what I'm saying?
Khadijah Florence said, they be up in that. Ooh, this the best.
The best.
It's the best ever. It's the best ever. But he just told Samantha the same thing about 4 hours ago before he got over your house. Hey, baby, Samantha.
Please don't give it to nobody else.
Please don't give it to nobody.
Please don't give it out no more.
Please, I don't know what I do if I lose you, man. Then after he leave old girl, how later he gonna be at old Jack and how later tonight. Oh, baby,
please don't give this to nobody else.
Don't get this away, baby. I love you.
The game dirty, man.
The game is dirty.
The game dirty, cuz.
Game is dirty. Hey, you gotta play to win, man. You gotta play to win.
Hey, Boosie gonna have some dudes sick. See, Boosie rich. So he can get a chick. He could get a chick because he got money. But he finna have these average Joes right here lonely. Boy, don't nobody want to be alone growing up.
Come on now. Now come on. And you know Boosie done had way more than his share.
Yeah, big time. His little ugly ass. His little ugly ass. Go ahead, try to give advice. Boy, you better shut up. Boy, all right, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you get up out of here, man. I'm gonna let you get up out of here. Hey, I appreciate you stepping in, bro. I appreciate you coming. You know how we
problem, man. Let's get ready for next week, dude.
Yeah, man.
Let's get ready for me again, man.
Hey, anybody that's tuning in for the first time, man, let them know a little something about you, man.
Yeah, man. I do acting, I do comedy, y'all. Get ready for the skits. Go on YouTube and pull up No Smoke, episode 1, season 1. Well, just episode 1, season 1. I'm playing the dirty detective. My podcast will be coming. Tony will be helping me with mine just as well. It's under the same umbrella. 2021, y'all will see a lot of us on the internet, on Instagram, Facebook, and whatnot. Just touching on everything. If you are a Black business owner, get ready because we're gonna put up on you. We're gonna get that out to the world. What you're doing and what you're pushing. It's time to push that Black agenda. So yeah, it's time to push the Black agenda this year, man. And just look out for me on the internet. We coming, we working. It ain't gonna stop. We thank everybody that come out and watch us every week. Y'all start chiming in on the conversations and whatnot. And women, most definitely, give us your view of things. You know what I'm saying? Because it's time for us to come to the table and see who's wrong in this war between men and women. So that's about it, man. Tony, thank you for having me, bro. I love you, man.
Hey, bro, as always, man. Love you, bro, man. We're gonna do this thing once again next week, bro.
No doubt, boy. You crazy as hell. Don't give it to nobody. Don't give it to nobody, baby.
Don't give it, baby. You know I love you, baby. This the best. All right. Hey, y'all, that Duckie boy, he get up out here. I got a couple of y'all started chiming in real quick. Miss Khadijah. Oh, and I got Miss Tanika. She done chimed in, too. Some of they losing. Fellas, we don't lose our, well, I can't speak for all fellas. I can't speak, because it is some fellas that's out there that's losing their mind. But when you know what you're doing, when you're doing your thing, when it is what it is, you ain't got to worry about that kind of stuff. I ain't going to toot my own horn. I'll let somebody else do that. Oh, and somebody asked, what you say, what was in the cup? Y'all already know. The cup is the cup. Don't worry about what's in the cup. The cup is the cup. Oh, also, for those that's watching now, I told you we're going to try to get some merchandise out. We got some T-shirts with the logos on it. We got some T-shirts with the logos. We're gonna have some cups with the logos on it and this and that. Mr. Nika said toot. Hey, so I don't like to toot my own horn. So it is what it is. I appreciate you for tooting my horn there, Mr. Nika. I appreciate that. Merchandise. We're gonna have some cups coming through because you know I be drinking out of my little cup here, but I'm gonna get me a mug. I'm gonna get me a coffee mug, y'all. And I'm gonna drink out of that, and we're gonna drink at the same time, y'all. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a drink time. We're gonna have a drink time. I'm gonna say, maybe I get y'all to drink to a couple of things. If you feel like this, if you think this, have a drink. Tell me if it's one drink or two drink, one sip or two sip. You know, we're gonna sip it or dip it, sip it or kill it or whatever we're gonna do. We're gonna do something. We just continue to try to upgrade around here. We're just trying to continue to keep the things moving. I appreciate y'all ladies coming on in here. Some of y'all came in toward the end. It was a slow night tonight, y'all. My folks started falling off. My folks started, not falling off. My folks didn't come in till late. My people that represent in the fashion of the truly gifted, I'm going to hold y'all accountable, baby. Because when I'm here, I expect y'all to be here. I need you. I need you. I need it in my life. I need you in my life, y'all. So every Wednesday, y'all, we doing this thing. I appreciate the ones that logged on to YouTube tonight. They logged in and watched from the YouTube platform. I appreciate that. Once again, pretty soon, that's where you're going to have to go to watch the live videos where you chime in. It's going to be live on YouTube. And the next day, I am going to load it onto Facebook. So I'm trying to get everybody to go to YouTube. I'm trying to get everybody to go to YouTube. Everybody go to YouTube. That's what I want everybody to do.
So pretty soon we'll have our full broadcast going on YouTube, and everybody can see what's going on. You guys can subscribe, hit the like, this, that, and the other. I'm trying to build my audience, y'all. I'm trying to build an audience, and I hope y'all help me build. I can't build it alone, baby. It takes a village, and y'all are my village. Y'all my village. I hope you're my village. Shit, I need a village. I need a village. So my village people, maybe they're my village people. I don't know. Y'all might not want to be called a village people. But either way, however it goes, I'm going to get hot. The people that want to support me, people that want to help me try to push this thing along, I'm leaning on you. I'm asking you to help out as much as you can, whatever you can do to help us push this thing. Send the links to somebody. Let them know that we're going to be broadcasting. Hey, have you watched Antonio Jefferson and Melvin Stringer? You know that show Mansplainin with Tonyjem and Duckie Boy. Have y'all caught it? If you didn't catch it, you need to check them out on Wednesdays. They do their thing. Pass the word. Hit the share button right now. If you're watching on Facebook right now, please hit the share button right now. Just send the word out. There should be at least the same number of people that's logged on right now. There should be at least that many number of shares going out right now. It doesn't hurt you to hit the share button. You ain't got to type nothing in it for the post. Just hit the share and then post it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. I think that was a pretty good night. That was a pretty decent night. We had a good little bit to talk about tonight. We talked about Rush Limbaugh. And I ain't got nothing. My mom said, you ain't got nothing good to say about somebody. Don't say nothing at all. So I ain't finna say shit about Rush Limbaugh. Nothing else no more. It is what it is. We talked about Joe Biden promising everybody the $50,000 student loan forgiveness. And now they're trying to drop it down to $10,000. Not cool whatsoever. So we're going to see what happens with that. We talked about Meek Mill and Tekashi 6ix9ine having their beef. Meek Mill calling Tekashi out for being a rat. Tekashi running up on Meek Mill, but never swinging on Meek Mill. So it is what it is. We talked about Gorilla Glue. We had a couple more idiots out there that's doing some Gorilla Glue crap. Another person put the Gorilla Glue in their hair. We had one gentleman who Gorilla glued a red Solo cup to his lip. Walking around looking like a damn Aflac duck. So we got that dude, and we got another lady, another idiot, who took some Gorilla Glue tape to give herself a waxing, to wax herself with Gorilla Glue tape. And I think she pulled off all kinds of skin and everything else. And she looked pitiful, and I did not feel sorry for her because you are a fool. You're a fool. Anybody that has any repercussions of Gorilla Glue now, no, I felt kind of sorry for Miss Tessica Brown. I felt sorry for her because I think she made an honest mistake. I think she made an honest mistake. However foolish the mistake was, I still feel like she made a mistake. And it just went viral. These other fools are being copycats, and they deserve whatever pain comes along with this bull that you're trying to pull. The bull you're trying to pull. Yeah, so whatever pain comes along with that, have at it. I wish you all the best. So, hey, y'all, that's it, y'all. We talked enough for the night. We're going to try to move this thing on over to next week, y'all. We're going to do what we do. We are who we are. We be where we be, and we're going to call it quits. So, y'all know what I say. Whatever you do, make sure you do it to the best of your ability. Because giving less than your best, my friend, that's failure. Go. Be great. I'm Tonyjem. This is Mansplainin. We're going to get out of here with a little Al Chauncey. Let me see. Al Chauncey, you going to holler at your boy. I thank everybody for tuning in. Y'all know how we do. Same Mansplaining time. Same Mansplaining channel. Next week, we're going to have more to talk about. I hope my people that represent in the fashion of the truly gifted I hope y'all come on in next week. Don't leave your boy hanging like y'all did this week. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. Don't leave your boy hanging. I'm out of here.